Hello everyone and welcome to NEET Mentor. In this video, we are going to look at the complete view of the counseling process. We will understand each and everything, and I assure you that many of the doubts that you might be having or the question you are having will be clarified automatically if you watch this video until end. We are going to discuss about the counseling types, counseling rounds, different counseling steps in sequential manner, security deposit, where you need to pay how much security deposit and where there is no security deposit, eligibility criteria, and how many counselings you are eligible for, important points to consider in the counseling, and all such things. Okay, before we start, there is important uh, update for you regarding the counseling. As I mentioned in the previous video, this I'm just reminding you that discount in the paid counseling guidance is applicable as on today only, on 5th of July. Okay, so you can avail it in case you need, or in case you feel that you need some support, because you have put so much of effort reaching here, getting the score, and just getting the score doesn't assure you that you get the end result. So you have to process your rank through the counseling process, and you need to get the best pick. So the process is bit complex of the counseling, but if you understand, you can make it through. And if you don't, then you need some help, and there is nothing wrong in going for it. At least you will have some upper hand where you can talk as like a helpline number, and you can get the assistance, you can get the guidelines, you can get the information, and more importantly, you can get the contact number of the candidates from all over the colleges, whether it's DNB, NB diploma, private colleges or government colleges, so that if nothing works out, you talk to the person, you get their experience also. In case you want review and you would asking them, they will help you. Okay, so for all such things, you can go for this counseling. And on the website neetmentor.co.in, you can look at the benefits, and for discount you can contact us on this number 9319128677. In case you want to pay from website, you won't be able to get the discount, you have to ask it manually to on this number or WhatsApp or telephone. So there are different types of counselings, so we are going to cover each and everything about the counseling basic understanding. So one is national level counseling, other state level counseling, and then you have a sponsored DNB counseling, and then CPS counseling. We will talk about CPS counseling. What is the future of CPS? It's very peculiar. National level counseling, which is also known as All India Counseling in common terms, and MCC is the counseling authority. So you need to open mcc.neet.in, and there you do all the processing. So the platform is MCC. When it comes to common counseling, it will be single platform. Instead of these many counseling types, you will have a single counseling type, that is called common counseling, and it will be driven by authority, maybe MCC or some other authority. Okay, and which are the participating institutes in MCC national level counseling? Government colleges all over India, all government colleges 50% seats, and then DNB institutes all over India, complete DNB institute seats, no matter which branch, all the branches will be filled through MCC counseling only. Then you have the registration process of AFMC, Armed Force Medical Colleges. Just the registration process happens through MCC, and the counseling happens in offline way. NB diploma, complete 100% seats of NB diploma will come under MCC counseling, and 100% deemed universities, and then central universities 100% seats through MCC counseling. All the quotas and all that applies would apply, and the candidates who are eligible for the DU quota, IP quota, and AMU, Aligarh Muslim University, BHU quota, and all these things will apply to them. Now, state level counseling. In the state level counseling, there is confusion among the candidates. Like if you want to go for Himalayan Institute of Medical Science, HIMSS, or Jolly Grant, so would I get it through All India? So it's very innocent question. If you don't know the counseling process, then you happen to ask such questions. Jolly Grant is a private medical college. So you have to go through the state counseling. Simple answer. Okay. So 100% seats in the state counseling would come under the state counseling authority. And the state counseling authority is nothing but the state government. It's not a private body. Okay. Like DMER in Maharashtra, UPDJME in Uttar Pradesh, and KEA in Karnataka. Likewise, you have different counseling authorities uh, in different states, but it's a government body. So you pay 2 lakhs of deposit. And it's a refundable deposit. In case you get the seat and join, you get it returned. In case you don't get the seat, still you get it returned. So that's not a processing charge. That's a deposit, so that you don't keep on going for blocking the seats until the last moment. So there must be some uh, penalty in case you are blocking the seats beyond the limit. Okay. 50% government seats would come under the state counseling, and some DNB sponsor seats, which is at state level for in-service candidates. Now coming to sponsor seats. So we have a notice which you can see on NetBoard website, that they have released 163 seats of DNB sponsored. So who are eligible candidates for these seats? Only in-service candidates, not non-service candidates. Only in-service candidates who are having government job, who are working as a medical officer, not on contractual basis. They must be on the permanent payroll and must have minimum 1 year experience completed. Okay. And you should be able to get the NOC from the concerned authorities. Then only you are eligible for sponsored DNB. And then CPS counseling. CPS counseling is happening in different states. Right now it's going in Daman, Diu, Silvassa, and before that it happened in Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. CPS Mumbai counseling is in jeopardy because, as we heard from the management in CPS, and if you call on their helpline number, I happen to talk to one of the candidate who is doing CPS from one of the colleges institutes in Maharashtra. He mentioned that the authorities have very clear cut news that CPS is going to dissolve and going to get decommissioned. Okay, so there won't be CPS going further. Okay, but it's not sure that CPS Mumbai only is going to get dissolved, or CPS Gujarat, CPS Madhya Pradesh, so CPS Daman Diu, these all going to get decommissioned. Okay, and there is no worry for the candidates who are into their first year, second year, because they will get the valid degree, and it will be valid as per the rules, but they won't be having batches in the coming years. That's the news. Okay, but it has to come officially. Counseling rounds, there are different counseling rounds. First round will be mock round, but it's not mandatory that you can expect mock round in all the counselings. Particularly in Karnataka state counseling only, the KEA authority conducts mock round, and that gives you an idea like how the counseling happens and what you can get through the counseling, and you have a chance to correct the choice filling. Okay, then round 1 happens. After round 1, round 2 in some of the states like Rajasthan happens in offline mode. In 2021 in Bihar state, the round 1, starting from round 1 until state vacancy round, all happen in offline mode. So the state authority will decide like how the round should get conducted, and there must be a proper region. uh, and if there is going to be offline round, then we have like upper hand to get the seat, because not all the candidates would reach. Okay, if plenty of candidates would reach, but there is chance that less number of candidates would participate, then it was online. Then third round is mop-up round. It's known as mop-up round, or you can call it round three. There are no two different rounds. It's not like round three and then mop-up round. Both are one and the same. Then stray vacancy round. The stray vacancy round happens in offline mode in case of private colleges. The college authority is the counseling authority in case of stray vacancy round. Last year, special stray round happened for just MCC, and it was in online mode. Now coming to the counseling steps. So what are the counseling steps? Right now, if you see, there is not even single counseling step we have reached to. Just seat increment updates. Okay, and what are the updates? Some registration from different states. But if you consider all India quota counseling, so there is no update as of now. So we have not taken even single step in the counseling, considering all India quota counseling. Pondicherry and Gujarat, they have completed their registration, and other process will continue. But coming to all India, first you should get the brochure published. After the brochure get published, then you will get the schedule, like round 1 schedule, round 2 schedule, and mop-up round. So at once they publish all three rounds schedule. In the schedule, what they mention the registration date, so from date and to date, and they mention the choice filling date. Okay, when you can do the choice filling, when the seat matrix will get published. So, and once you do the registration, you get merit list. In the all India counseling, the merit list is not published. Okay, because there is no document verification. But when it comes to state counseling, you will have a merit list published first, then the choice filling will start. Because someone who is not authentic candidate or not eligible, but somehow he was trying to do registration, and her registration got failed in the document verification, so it won't be coming in the merit list. And from the merit list, you will get an idea like how many candidates are there. So that merit list is very important to get to do the prediction. Okay, now whatever the merit list you are getting, it's not proper merit list, it's just the list of candidates who participated, who attended the exam and got qualified from a particular state. It doesn't make sure, or it doesn't assure that all those candidates are going to do registration. Maybe somebody would take drop, or somebody would not be interested to do the counseling for the state. So merit list, and then you do the choice filling, looking at the seat matrix. In some of the states, you get the option during the choice filling to fill the permitted seat and recognized seat, but it doesn't come in all the counseling choice preference. After the choice filling is done, some states would give you very strict instruction to lock the choices. In case you don't lock the choice, your choice filling will be removed, and you won't be considered, your choices won't be considered for the allotment. Means you won't get any seat allotted no matter what is your rank. So that rule is very important, choice locking. In some counseling like MCC, choice locking is not mandatory, so automatically they consider your choice is locked, and your choices will be considered for seat allotment. And the seat allotment processing happens, then you get the provisional result published. Based on the provisional result, you get that go through the reporting process, where the document verification, all the original documents with all the photocopies you need to carry. And then how they different authorities want you to pay the tuition fee through the DD or check or online transfer, you can do. And then you have the report to the seat, then you can join after defined period as guided by the college authorities. Security deposit is also very important part. In deemed university, you need to pay 2 lakhs of security deposit. In Karnataka, they don't ask you to pay security deposit, but from round 2 onwards, you need to submit your original documents, and that too after traveling to the KES center in Bangalore. So that's very tedious process, and the application form is also very lengthy, and you have uh, so many colleges. So there is every year they extend the duration of the registration because there are so many flaws in the system. When it comes to common counseling, I don't know how they are going to manage such complex system, because for one state they are struggling so much, and if they combine all the states, then they need to have very simplistic and very smart system or software for the candidates to do the registration. Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Haryana, Rajasthan, uh, and Pondicherry, Tamil Nadu, Punjab. These states are going to ask you deposit of 2 lakhs. Uttar Pradesh will ask in the first round itself, okay, and Bihar not in first round. Uttarakhand, uh, Haryana will ask in the second round. Rajasthan will ask you in the first round. Himachal Pradesh last year, there is a mistake here. Himachal Pradesh would ask you 5 lakhs of deposit. Okay, last year 2 lakhs, but this last year they asked 5 lakhs of deposit. In Maharashtra state, for government 25,000 and for private 1 lakh. In Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Gujarat, there is no deposit. Eligibility criteria, you need to check the domicile rules. We have published the video on how to decide whether you are eligible for the state counseling or not. Okay, and then comes the open states like Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry. When it comes to north, Rajasthan, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, these are open states. Okay, closed states like Gujarat, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, okay, these are closed states. Odisha, and so these are closed states, but you are eligible for all 14 open states plus your domicile state for the government counseling, and then national level counseling means total 16 counselings eligibility you have as on in the NEET PG 2023. Okay, if there is no change in the rules, so out of these possibilities you need to choose like which registration is relevant to you, means through which registration you can expect to get a seat in your desired branch and within your defined budget. Because if you go for open state counseling, you can opt only for private colleges, not for government college. In order to get the government college, you either do national level counseling or your state level counseling for government colleges. Some important points like your registration should not be uh, more than four. You should not do more than 4 registrations. Okay, so you need to choose very smartly. Security deposit, you need to have like additional fund for security deposit because you get it back after 3 months of completion of the counseling. Okay, and choice filling happens in every round. In some of the counseling, in other counseling it doesn't happen in all the round. In the first round itself you need to do the choice filling, and you are not able to edit. So these all are very important, very important points that you should know for each and every state you are participating. Okay, in case you think like in round 2 I will do the I will add particular branch and you don't have edit option, your year is wasted or you have to compromise a lot. Okay, so 85 to 90% probabilities you must know before the counseling starts. Okay, you need to have like complete comparative view of different state counseling that you are going to do along with the MCC, where you can get which seat and how to compare those seats. Don't assume any rule, like you are assuming that okay, in the all India there was no choice locking. In the state also there won't be any choice locking. I do the choice, and when I don't lock, no problem, but your choice won't be considered if you don't lock, in case choice locking is mandatory in particular state counseling. Okay, you can consult counselors in case you are not sure about the counseling process, there are people who are like very busy in their job or in other stuffs. Okay, if they don't have so much time, it's not necessary to go and study like a syllabus, the counseling process, and you to do. You can take help. There are many counselors, good counselors, and you can check them. You need to know the exact tuition fee, hidden fee, stipend, bond, and more importantly, IPD, OPD, and a review about the particular branch in particular hospital, medical colleges before you do the choice filling. Else, you have to come back when you go for reporting. You will look at the college and then say that okay, I have taken the wrong decision. In the next round, I will fill it correctly. And you have to watch the schedule, when is the registration closing date and which state is the starting when is the choice filling last date, all such things. Okay, so when it starts and it goes uh, in full flow mode, then all the states would suddenly uh, start the registration process. So every day you will keep getting some many updates, and which you need to see, else you will lose the chance. NRI documents, in case your score is low, you should start the documentation process now. There are many things you should remember, but the purpose of the video is to explain you the counseling process. I hope I covered up to some extent. If it's not, then you can ask us questions on this in the comment section of the video. So that's all from my side. Thanks for watching.